But heck, I fell asleep. Almost didn't have one. It was almost 12:30 before I started it instead of 12. But I wanted to do a little one, just to let everybody know I was okay and that I simply fell asleep. It come from eating a Whataburger and a fry. I haven't had a like that in for long, forever. Normally, I've been living off of just sliced turkey, deli meat and bread, or quesadillas or something. But to have lettuce, tomato, onion, a beef patty, a bun, and French fries, holy crap! I no sooner ate that. Next thing I know, I was being woke up by a phone call. And one of my friends here, Frankie, he called me up and says, "You okay, man?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, you missed your live." And I looked, and it's 12:20. I'm like, "Oh, geez." Oh, hey, I think this con father, Steve Sprague, wants me to tell you he's still in action. This stupid idiot made another video on his YouTube. Hey, I suggest everybody go look at his stupidity, and then you'll know what kind of an idiot he is. Now, keep in mind, he set a house on fire with a kid in it. Domestic violence, check fraud, things that I've never done and never will do. Okay, just like he's a phony preacher. He did online ordain, and he don't believe in God or nothing. I can show you all the texts and everything he sends me. He's nothing but an idiot, a liar, and a thief. He stole $400 from a friend of mine named Jessica that can be proved, and he stole 11 of my club cards that are $20 a piece. So he just being an idiot, and I guess because he made another YouTube today, he wanted me to let y'all know that he's still doing stupid things. So I thought I'd let you know. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? I was pretty sick all morning and resting, but after my live, I went back to sleep, and finally I made myself get up between 2:30 and 3. And, I said, doggone it, this ain't going to do it by itself or nothing. I wonder how hard it's going to be to put the heads back on. And look, the good Lord just put them right on there for me. They slid right in just about as good as one can put a head. So both head gaskets and heads are back on the vehicle. I haven't tightened them down yet. I got to do them to torque spec. You torque them if you do it right 3 different times. See the torque wrench? $130 for the torque wrench. But I get it back. When I take the torque wrench back, I get that back on my card, so it don't cost me nothing as long as I return it. Hey, Mr. K, did you see this? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. They're back on. They're back on with the new gasket. I got that far today. I wasn't going to push it because there's no way I can even start it or try it out until tomorrow after the plug wires come in. They gave me everything except the plug wires and air filter. They come in tomorrow. And thank you for your help, sir. I appreciate that. Out of all the people, you're the one that helped. Thank you. The only one. Thank you. But, and I appreciate the new head bolts too. I've already installed the new head bolts. I didn't like it because the head bolts I took out had a 5/8 head. These only have a 1/2 inch head. And I thought, oh geez, so as long as nothing happens when I go to torque them tomorrow, I'll be all right. But I'd like a little bit meatier head bolt, so I'm not too impressed with the head bolts. Why did they go to a smaller head on them? I don't know. But thank you. But hey, they're brand new and they ought to torque down. The good Lord's going to take care of me just like that. I can't believe, knock on wood, how easy I lifted them up and set them in place. Unreal. Yo, Mr. Will. They're not torqued down yet, Mr. Will, but look. They're both there with the brand new head gaskets on. I just put all the bolts in and snugged them up. I haven't put any torque on them at all. I've got to do like a 35-pound torque, like a 55-pound torque, and then a final torque of 75 for the ones that are long, and 65 for the 4 short ones. And it'll be torqued down. Now this would have hurt, except I get my money back. Other than that, this would have hurt a lot. And I'm sure you recognize one of these bad boys. Yeah. $130 I had to put out for it. But when I take it back tomorrow after I torque the heads, I get that back on my card. So, she may be running tomorrow. I want her running because I need to go get me some medicine. It's been days. I need to go get some medicine, and nobody can take me. Nobody has offered to take me. And I'm the type, I'm not going to spend $30 or $40 each way to go pick up a little medicine. No, I just won't do that. I don't have that kind of money to throw away. You know, if I did, I would have put it towards the engine. Oh, hi, you babies. Oh, you little babies. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But I figure that's going to be the best test. I fire it up and drive to Joplin. They have the cheapest medicines in Joplin, so that'd be cool. Whew. Here's all the old head bolts. Of course, they're junk now. I'll throw them away. But that's how I've always done it. There's an F there, front of the engine, B for the back of the engine, and this is how they went throughout the head. I've always, since that first engine rebuild I ever done, I was told, you know, you always mark your bolts where they come from on your heads, your rocker arms, and your push rods and stuff, and make sure they all go back in the same spot. Probably in a fry pan. A little butter in a fry pan, maybe. I don't know. Bread it, whatever. But I know squirrel's good. I only ate it one time in my life. Years ago, we went to go visit my grandma, Polly Oakley. She's kin to Annie Oakley and whatnot. Anyhow, we went out there and shot squirrels one day and brought them home, and she gave each one the grandkids a squirrel tail. And we had squirrel dinner. It was pretty good. But I didn't cook it. Oh, thank you so much for the prayer. And the good Lord's taking care of me. He sent you. He sent an officer that was an angel. He sent a tow truck driver that was an angel. Being right next to the parts store, the person let me be on their property doing my engine work. The good Lord has taken me under the wing. He put an angel right here. Someone helped me put them heads on today. If you've ever picked up a 454 head, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm getting older every day, and whew. But I lifted them from outside where I cleaned them, carried it in here, walked up the steps, through here, bent over, and set it down on it. Twice. Yeah, I wish these people would hit the likes, but they're stubborn on that. They act like it cost them money or something if they hit that like button. I don't understand how I'll get 30 and 40 people and 2 likes. But hey, I'll take every like I can get. Hang on, let me. Smart move. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you always use you start in the center and cross out, like center, then over here, then down here, then over here, then down here, then over here, then over there, then over here, and over there, right? That's the way I've always done it. Work from the center out and do it in a crossbow pattern. That way you never warp ahead, tighten it down, far as I know. Fry it up and make gravy. There you go. Sounds good. I've never had rattlesnake. Nope, I've never had no kind of snake, but I've had my share of sharks. Bull shark, blue shark, thrasher shark, bonita shark. I had my share of shark, but never a rattlesnake. I guess if I was hungry and some was cooked, I'd try it. Hell, if you're hungry enough, people say, nah, but they ain't been hungry enough. Someone go without food for 4 or 5 days, they eat a damn rat if you cook it. I guarantee you. I know I would. I might not want to and whatnot, but after 4 or 5 days of no food, hell yeah, people will. Right on. Right on. Right on. Well, this morning, I had a little prayer with the man above about helping guide me and help me get these heads on. If I need assistance, send me someone. And me being, I went and fell asleep. I did eat a good meal. And I fell asleep and stuff. And I said, you know what? I got to try what I can do. And man, knock on wood, they went. I'm surprised how easily they went on for me. It's like they weighed 10 pounds. Seriously. Unreal. I know there was an angel there helping me. I'll probably be in Phoenix, maybe not this year, but next year. That's where my daughter and grandkids live, and son-in-law. They live in Phoenix. I live in Black Canyon City, Arizona. That's my residence, about 40 miles north of Phoenix. I can't live in Phoenix. It's too damn hot, and at night it never cools down, because with the hot heat during the day, the buildings, the asphalt, and everything hold the heat. And it never really, really cools down at night. Maybe 30 minutes of the morning you might get in a halfway decent. But other than that, the rest of the time, man, I don't see how people live in Phoenix. I really don't. When I first went there 20-some years ago and was living, you used a swamp cooler. You didn't need refrigerated air or nothing, just a little swamp cooler. The water dripping down the filters and the air blowing through it. Man, it was just like having AC. It was great. But nowadays, you've got to have refrigerated air. Swamp coolers don't do shit in Arizona no more. Oh, man. Are they having dust storms now? I've only been through a dust storm one time in my life, and I don't care to go through another one. Just like a hurricane. Once. That was enough. I always see these signs, because that's all I've done all my life, driving, whether it be for tow truck, carnival, myself, or what. I've always done nothing but drive. And you always see these signs. Dust storm, possible dust storms, warning you on the interstate there and whatnot. And you're like, damn, I've never seen one of these or nothing. And I was driving, I think, for Ray Kammick shows. And all of a sudden, man, it was just solid brown. You couldn't see in front. You couldn't see the front of the truck. I had sand coming in, blowing in through the doors and stuff. There was an 1/8 inch of sand on the inside of the cab, and it damn near sandblasted the one side of the truck. Yeah, them signs, when they say, whoa, man, you don't want to be in a sandstorm. Damn. Yeah. Heck, I almost put this in this eye today. I was putting it on and barely poked mine. I'm like, oh, geez, that's all I need is mess this eye up. Man, I can't get over the idiots on TikTok. There's a lot of people that, with their stupidity, if given a chance, they'll go to jail. I quit even making comments and answering them for the most part. They want to argue with me that you can have a Class 1 narcotic and a firearm under federal law. Not state law, federal law. That you can possess cannabis and a firearm. And I'm like, you stupid. I'm so tired of... And half the people, they answer, you're correct, you're right, absolutely, they need to look along. And you still got all these idiots. Well, let them come take mine, or this, that, and the other. And I wouldn't post shit like that on here. I really wouldn't, because they may be a Fed or something looking at that and just comes and shows you. But one guy, I don't know what he wrote up. He said, well, check, I sent you this, that, and the other. Hey, I'm some dumbass. I don't care what you print up, what you write up. I know what the law says. And he's trying to say they amended that, and they didn't. States can have it. See, that's where they misunderstand. States can have cannabis. Under state law, you can have a gun and cannabis, blah, blah, blah. But under federal law, you can't. And they just don't understand the difference and the stupidity, trying to tell me and convince me I'm wrong, you're this, you're a dummy, you're uneducated. And I'm laughing thinking, yep. Take your ass on federal property with marijuana and a gun, see if you don't do some federal time. Look at Hunter Biden. He answered the question wrong on the application that he don't do drugs, whatnot. What they hem him up on? Federal charges. Yeah, because that was a Class 2, not even a Class 1. So, man, there's a lot of ignorant people on TikTok. And the con father is so upset that I got help and I'm running. He had to make another one of his stupid videos on YouTube. And hey, I urge each and every one of you, go watch his stupid videos on YouTube. All he does is chop up my videos and take little clips here and there to make me look bad. He never shows you a full video or nothing. He's a conniving liar, thief. He set a house on fire with a 16-year-old kid in it. He's known for beating his ex-wife. And check fraud and stuff. Something to do with his cousin wife and checks or something. I don't know, and I really don't care. But for someone with that type character and stuff to say shit about me, what an idiot. Do you think he eats the pets after they die? Who? Who are you talking about, rat? I like your name. Sounds about as stupid as your question. Rat donk, what the hell do you mean? Are you just trying to be stupid on my channel or what? It looks like it. No. He wants to give back felons' gun rights back. Not marijuana gun rights under federal law. It has nothing to do with that. He can't do that. Class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, you can't own gun. He's saying people that's already served their time in prison and come out and whatnot, and it don't have any violence. It wasn't domestic violence or anything like that. If they went to jail, let's say, for drugs or something, stealing a car or something, nothing to do with violence. He's fighting to get their gun rights back. And I applaud him for that. They should get their gun rights back. But that's what he's trying to do with the guns. Just like he's trying to drop it to a Class 3 narcotic. No. Until Trump can prove that it's a narcotic, he shouldn't do something that stupid. Because to me, that would show me that we have a stupid person running the country. There's no narcotic in cannabis. Trump, his whole staff, the whole cabinet, the whole Senate, ain't nobody can prove what narcotic is in cannabis. If they could, I would have been in jail 11 years ago. That's what all these idiots that try and challenge me don't understand. I won my case by telling them I was facing 10 years. They had me on audio and video. You couldn't be any more guilty than I was. Why didn't I do prison time? because I was smart enough to say, prove to my jury what narcotics and marijuana. They couldn't, so they found me incompetent to stand trial. It was easier for them to call me crazy and let me go than to prove what narcotics in it. So tell me what narcotics and marijuana. They ain't. I'm going to put everything else back together tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Case Fitz. Thank you, Case Fitz. Oh, it's like pulling teeth asking people to hit the like button. It don't cost them nothing. But, hey, thank you. And I appreciate it when you ask people to do it. Because they doggone sure don't do it for me. It takes too much effort, I guess. Just like signing the petition. It takes too much effort. People tell me they're going to do it, and then they don't. But thank you for asking people to do it. Thank you. And hey, everyone, please. I mean, there's 25 of you here. There should be 25 likes up there. Well, 24 now. Or no, 34. Technically, there should be 34 likes there. Unless you don't like cannabis or don't like someone who's fighting for your rights to cannabis. You know, other than that, you know, what the hell? It don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe and follow me or nothing, but you could give a like for someone out here fighting for other people's rights. All the people, and all the people, like when I was asking to help get with the engine, and thank you, Mr. K. I understand when people ignore that, because a lot of people don't have money to help with or nothing, but I do not understand when they won't hit the like button. That, to me, that's just plain wrong. Far and few in between, absolutely. Thank you, Tyler. No, I'm not Willie Nelson by far. I don't know smoke. I don't think Trump smokes ganja. I really don't. But hey, if he did, he'd be a better president. I don't know who the hell you're trying to call me, but hello back. Alive and walking because of cannabis. Absolutely. Who come on here with COVID vaccine? Man. Don't even bring that stupid bullshit to my channel. If people didn't learn from the last time about the pandemic and that bullshit about COVID, yeah, this ain't the channel to put that stupid COVID bullshit on. Trust me. It'll get you kicked off my channel real quick. That's the third name you've called me, and I don't know what the hell you're saying, so let's just get rid of you. Yeah, we put you out for 24 hours. Right on. Oh, the doctor, there's no money in cures. They would have absolutely let you die. They would have absolutely let you die. Hey, let's see. We got 8 likes. There's 22 people here and 8 likes. Let's see how many likes I can get for showing you something. You want to see something if you haven't seen it before? Let me show you something and see if this will get a like. If this don't get a like, I don't know what the hell you're doing on my channel, okay? So let's see if this gets a like or not. If this don't get a like from you, you might as well move on and get off my channel. I mean, you can stay if you want, but I don't know why the hell you're here. Because I spent the last 11 years fighting for you and everyone's rights to cannabis. If you're enjoying cannabis, you owe it not to me, but all the cannabis advocates out here. But this is the billboard that I drive. See? Now there's 13 people. I've got 9 thumbs up. How about giving me a like for that? If you'd like to see this driving around the country fighting for everyone's rights to cannabis and hemp, you should give it a thumbs up. See where it says 420 Jim? That's my legal name. Absolutely. Hey, thank you for the like. That's my legal name. July 9th or July 8th of 2019, a judge in Kingston, Tennessee, declared my first name 4, my middle name 20, and my last name Jim. 420 Jim. Absolutely. And yes, everyone needs a little Jesus. The Father gave us all the herbs bearing seed. He gave us every herb, and He gave it to us as meat. We're supposed to be eating cannabis, not just smoking it. Shouldn't be putting the smoke in your lungs, really, but you are supposed to eat it. And if you heat it up, you get the euphoria. So God didn't mind if we felt the euphoria off of cannabis. Hey, Michael. Oh, I was facing 10 years for sales. I was in 2013, I was facing 2 counts of sales of marijuana. I helped a friend out, and I was set up by snitches and stuff. That's why when the bong father, being the idiot he does, calls me a snitch, proves he ain't nothing but a liar, because I could have got out of trouble by snitching 3 people according to the narcs, but I'd never do that. I took it to trial, and the state has to prove every point of their case. I just wanted to prove one thing: what narcotics and marijuana, and they couldn't. So they found me incompetent to stand trial. Hey, that got a couple more likes. Thank you, thank you. I was hoping to get a half dozen or better, but hey, I'll take 2 more. If I show you something real cute, can I get another like from someone? Come here. Come here. Look how cute Black Betty is. Oh, little Black Betty, bam, slam. Oh, yeah, little Black Betty. She's my sweetheart. Oh, and let's not forget Einstein, Mr. Einstein, her brother. He's a sweetheart too. I'm taking care of him until I can get to West Virginia and give him to a veteran I know. Which reminds me, no, I'm not a vet. I was asked to be their voice. And that's why Scott Winslow Albert is all pissed off in Greenburg, Indiana, because he's a vet, but he's a piece of shit vet. No car. Right on. Yeah. Well, what they don't tell you, if you look in the Hebrew Bible, wrote before the King James, it's called cannabosum, and it was in the anointing oil. It's one of the most beneficial plants on earth. Great medicine, great food. We can make clothing, anything made of wood, anything made of plastic can all be made from marijuana, including hemp fuel. See, that's why we can't have it. It's one of the most beneficial plants on earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Looks part something. Yeah, and the sky didn't fall. Absolutely, you're right, you're right. Hey, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, I'm up to 14 likes. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you took the second to give out the like. It's not about me. Trust me when I say that. It's not about me. But I do everything in the world to try and keep this mobile billboard on the road. How many people you know my age, and I'm 66 and a half, is going to do this? You know, it's a couple $1,000 head job going on there. Just the labor and all, you know. And I'm so blessed that the good Lord let me learn mechanics when I was younger, and that I'm able to do that. And this morning when I prayed and whatnot, that the good Lord gave me the strength and everything to set them heads on today. They're about the heaviest set of heads on an engine that you can pick up. Maybe not the heaviest, but way up there. They're 454. It's a pretty big engine and big block. But with the good Lord with me, it was like, they were like nothing. I mean, I'm on wood. I can't believe how easy they went on. And good Lord's helping me. Put an angel here, I swear. Oh yeah, they're taking away history, just like they're getting rid of cursive. So people can't read the Declaration of Independence and other important documents. People don't see that. But you know there's people can't read cursive right now? And they damn sure don't know how to write it and whatnot. That's why they took that out of schools. Well, I don't know about the nice and clean, but I'm not working on that clean part right now. But thank you. I really thank you. I appreciate the comment there. Like I say, I don't know about the clean part, but I try. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I've always said, you want to cripple a whole generation? Bring back stick shifts and cursive writing. And boom, just like that, you crippled a whole generation. Whew. I am worn out though. I am worn out. I guess I needed to sleep. See, I didn't sleep worth a crap all last night. I got attacked by these hundreds of little people. Yeah, well, not little people. Hundreds of these little and poking a needle in you and saying, ah, shit. Yeah, that reminded me of being in Florida when I grew up. See, I was in Florida growing up. The national bird down there is Mosquito. They won't tell you that, but it is. Well, there's something about Arkansas here, man. I mean, hell, I've been to Topeka, out there in the woods there at Lessman's Farm and stuff. I never got ate up by mosquitoes or nothing. Here, man, nightly, I'm getting ate up and torn up by these little mosquitoes. I think I'm going to go over here to Walgreens and see if they've got a can of off or something, or a citronella candle or something that I can use. Hey, look at that, 15 and 15. I've got to take a picture of that. I had to screenshot that. To have 15 thumbs up and 15 people, it looks good. I mean, I know it's not the same 15, but come on, it looks good. Anybody have a suggestion on the mosquito thing? What's the best way to sleep tonight without getting ate up? Hey, if there was anybody near Bentonville, Arkansas, and could help me get to the medicine shop, I would appreciate the hell out of a ride. I could actually put in a couple dollars worth of gas. I just can't afford $30 each way. Uber wants that. Hell, it's only 11 miles. Damn near $3 a mile. Cuba. Candles work the best. Dryer. What do you mean dryer sheets, Will? What, you take them and just rub it on you or something? Get you a free car. What the hell are you talking about? Some of the things people put on here, I ain't got a damn clue what they're talking about. What do you mean, get a free car? Does it have to be any certain brand of dryer sheets or just any dryer sheet? Now I got more likes than people. I'll be damned. I'm going to go over here and find something because, man, I'm tired of being a pincushion at night. Every time I felt, well, matter of fact, I had it set that about 1:30, 2 o'clock, give or take, the generator to go off, let it run out of fuel, let it rest a few hours till morning, you know, because it's cooled down. The refrigerator can stay off a few hours, you know, like that. I try and save and not run it when I can. So I'm sitting here at 2 o'clock in the morning and no wind. So the mosquitoes come out in force. They were tearing me up. I had to walk at 2 o'clock down there and get a gallon of gas, come back and throw it in the generator so I could turn the fans on and kind of blow them away from me. It was that bad. And I'm pretty sure that's why I fell asleep today a couple of times, because I don't think I got an hour's sleep last night total. Seemed like every time I had my eyes open saying, damn, these mosquitoes, how can I, you know, and you can't get under a blanket that's thick enough they don't get you because it's too damn hot. You know, I really don't know. I'd be lying to you if I told you. Let me see what it is right now. 79. It's 79 where I'm at right now. I wanted to go cheap for dinner since I bought a hamburger and stuff earlier. And I think these were just under $4. They weren't that bad. If you've never had one of the Little Caesar puffs, they're just like mini, they look like a little mini pastry, but they're not pastry. It's the dough and cheese and whatever, but they were pretty damn good. A little more expensive. I mean, they could be $1 cheaper. It'd be a lot better, but pretty damn good. 50, wow. Yeah, well, from what I heard yesterday or today, some places are supposed to be getting the first freeze of the year. I don't know where, probably north and whatever, but supposedly there's some places already getting freezing temperatures. Which it's beginning to be that time of year, you know, so that don't surprise me. They always got to say something to stir the people up, whether it be global warming, racism, whatever. They got to stir everybody up over things. That's why they do these wars and stuff. Well, people don't realize they're all buddies. When they get out from behind the cameras and newspapers and everything, they're shaking hands, going to parties and living it up. But when they get back in front of the camera news, oh, they hate each other, this, that. It's all a show, man. Every bit of it's a show. Orchestrated by Satan himself. Absolute facts. Man, I'm just so happy, that Mr. K here helped me out, got me all my parts today and everything. I'm tickled to death. There was no use really rushing it. When you rush things, you screw things up. So I told myself if I got the head set in place today, I'd be happy. So I'm more than happy. I did go in and get the torque wrench, so just in case, they loaned it out to someone else and it wasn't going to be there tomorrow. Chances are that wouldn't happen, but then again, you never know. So I went ahead and as soon as I got the heads put on and the bolts snug, not even 5 pounds pressure, I went in and got the torque wrench, so I've got it for tomorrow and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. If I get a good night's sleep and I wake up decent in the morning and all, not feeling bad and tired, knock on wood, there's a good chance we'll hear this thing run tomorrow at my 7 o'clock broadcast. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to that, because I'm not going to rush nothing. But there is a slight chance. Oh, Michael, I appreciate that, but I can't go to Walmart. Don't use deets. I don't know what that is. Deets. What, K, what's deets? D-E-E-T-S. What is that? Is that a food, or I don't know what that is. Oh gosh, I don't know the brand. They were in the kit. They're in an AutoZone kit. I don't know. I don't know if it tells me or not. But you're still. Oh shit! I didn't even know these came in it. Ah! These are $30 a piece. I just looked. I got my exhaust donut flange donuts. I thought I was going to have to order these. Yay! 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 Oh, I'm happy, happy, happy. Yeah, I honestly don't know what brand they are. And I don't think it tells you. Oh, Felpro, maybe. FEL Pro? How about Felpro? Oh, it's a pesticide. Oh yeah, bug spray. Oh yeah. Oh, the main ingredients and all. See, that's why I was asking if somebody had anything other than off to suggest. Thank you. I'll try the dryer sheets. Right on. Hey, bring one over. I'll do a dab in a heartbeat. Bring one over. I'm in Bentonville, Arkansas. I ain't even sniffed anything in 2 days, man. Thank God, a couple of days ago, a young lady come by and dropped off a little piece of bud. I thought they were going to come back yesterday and take me over where I could pick up some prescription at the doctor, but nobody showed up. So now, and me, I'm not going to spend $30 to $30 each way to. No, I'm just not going to do that. Even though I need it, this is the longest I went without smoke for a while. But I'll be all right. I wish somebody from Bentonville, Arkansas would see this. I know I do have a couple people close here that watch this and all. I wish like hell they'd come by. But, hey, it is what it is. Maybe day after tomorrow I can drive and get my own in Joplin. Cheaper anyway. Wow. Yeah, but see, I can't do Walmart. Hey, I don't blame you for only smoking what you grow. Uh-uh. Yeah, see, I remember as a kid, we used to spray that shit all over our face, our arms, our legs, you know. You'll see parents spray their kids down and rub it in their skin and all. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Right on. Well, hopefully Walgreens has got some dryer sheets or something I can use for this evening. Uh, I can't go through another night of getting ate up with mosquitoes. I can't do it. Screw that. I wish someone would. Thank you, Kay. I wish someone would. Hell, they don't even have to give me a bud. Just smoke one with me. Bring a dab, whatever. Oh, gosh, that would be great. Oh, yeah. Dow, DuPont. Oh, yeah. Biggest cancer causing. Yep, absolutely. I agree. I'm hoping they got one of them candles that you can burn, and that ought to keep them out of here. Vanilla asphalt. Wow. Well, I wish you was in Bentonville, Arkansas, and come by and would. or take me 11 miles to where I can get my own. Either or would be great. And normally, you know, you can look at people and tell whether they smoke or not. I can't tell in this town. I can't tell, so I'm not asking too many people or nothing, you know, hey, you know where, whatnot, because I don't need any trouble. But usually I can go through a town, you know, you'll see half a dozen stoners, and you know they are and whatnot. But here it's hard to tell. The ones you think smoke don't, and the ones you think don't do. It's one of them towns. I don't have standing water outside, but the area I'm in, yeah, it does, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I know why weed was made illegal, and I know who done it and who named it marijuana. That would all be William Randolph Hearst, the same guy that started yellow journalism. You know how Trump yells, fake news, fake news. No, it's called yellow journalism. Yellow journalism. You're fake, calling it fake news. But Trump won't use the real word because everybody will remember that's how cannabis got named marijuana. William Randolph Hearst and his stupid yellow journalism, not fake news, with his 21 newspapers along with the New York Times. Did anybody ever wonder why they change these words and stuff? Like they want to erase history and shit. Right on, Virginia. Oh yeah, and they're getting ready to come out. As soon as it turns dark, they come out here. Hey, 28 people, how about a like there? Yeah, they're trying to erase history. They reset all the time. They do the Great Reset all the time. I mean, people think electric cars are something and wild about them. Hell, we had electric cars many, many years ago. Then how come it's so hard to make them now and you got to have these lithium batteries and all? They made all taxis, everything were electric back in the day. Damn sure were. They try and erase all that. Just like the buildings of the World Fair and all. They tried to tell people they built them in a week and shit. Ain't no way. Well, thank you, Michael. I don't necessarily believe everything the government and people tell me. I try and find out why and what's true and what's not. You know, I've lost a few friends simply because I'll tell them you're a dumbass if you think we're on a spinning ball. Not only does my Bible tell me that we're not on a spinning ball, the book of Enoch they left out of the Bible tells me that, but I've known that in my heart. I used to run a ride called the Gravitron that spins you around and sticks you to the wall. Everybody thought I didn't spin in the center. Oh, hell yeah, you spin. Otherwise, I couldn't see them, they couldn't see me. But during the ride, I can look around and see everybody and they can see me. So the whole thing spins. If we were on something spinning when you jumped up and left this surface, it would still spin and you would land over there. A helicopter would be able to go straight up and come down in another country. $18.29, there you go. They wanted to make us dependent on fuel, petroleum. And the biggest thing they did was say, oh, this might be the last barrel. This might be, you know, the second most plentiful liquid on earth? Number one is water. Number two is oil. We ain't going to run out of oil or nothing. It's just their way to keep the monopoly and keep people dependent on oil. Which when we burn in our cars, petroleum, it comes back to the world as acid rain. We burn hemp fuel, it comes back to the world as fertilizer. Doggone it, there's one of them blood-sucking critters already. I'm going to have to get out of here shortly and go get me something to combat these damn mosquitoes, because they're coming out, and it's not even quite dark, but they're coming out big time right now, and I can't go through this again. Shit. I'll be up all night and sleeping tomorrow, but I can see them flying around. Damn it. You can go to a channel that does duck calls and other calls if you want to do something like that, but my channel's not for duck calls. Right on. For 8 years off and on, I moved and ran the Gravitron. I set it up, I ran it, and I tore it down. I can tell you everything about that ride. I've worked on just about everything on that ride except the center bearing. And it takes a crane to lift it off to do the center bearing. But hell, I've seen the center bearing almost every day because I'd be underneath there putting a couple of tubes of grease in it. Like when I worked for Mr. Otterbacher, if the ride was set up, even if it didn't run that day, you greased the bearings, the center bearing. You had to. Hey, Michael, thank you. Hey, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell and turn on notifications. Now, I do these normally at noon and 7 p.m. This afternoon, I was late by a half hour, but I still came on and, let people know I was okay and everything. I can't promise I'm going to make it every day or evening, but I try my best. So noon and 7 Central Time. But like when I get back on the road, if I get pulled over or anything happens, I go live. And then that way, if you turn on that notification, and let's say I get pulled over by the cops or something, you'll be there with me. I'll give you, for instance, just the other day when I broke down, cops come and I went live, and they were angels, man. They were pure angels. Instead of just threatening to get, you got to get that out of there right now, or I'm going to call it, after a minute of talking, the cop went in his car, he come back and he says, look, I got a tow truck coming. And man, my heart sunk right then. And he says, he's going to tow you a mile down the road to this lot that you can park in that nobody's going to bother you. And he's not going to charge you nothing. How do you like that? And I was like, oh my God, praise the Lord. He sent me an angel. So when people say there's all bad cops, no, there's not. There's lots of good cops out there. Now, if they protect the bad ones, that kind of makes them bad. But there's lots of great cops out there. There's good and bad in everything, even the police. There's lots of good officers. And I'm glad that there's a lot more good officers than bad officers. People don't think about that. Man, if it was all bad, what kind of a shit show we'd be living in. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so I happened to go live and people seen the cop, tell me that and everything. They seen the tow truck come and boom, me being dropped off and all. I got to do that live the other day on YouTube. Greetings from NY. I don't know where that is. Is that New York? Wow, yeah. Oil does. They want to make you think it's rotten dinosaurs and stuff that made oil, and it's not. Yeah, teach costs sometimes to children, absolutely. Deal with them skeeters. I plan on it. Well, if I could buy that, I would. I can't right now. I'm going to go get I'm hoping I can find one of them candles. Oh, yeah, the old Rothschilds. Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, I thought you said Rothschilds. Papa Chew, I don't know what the hell that is. A screenshot of what is needed? I've been to Massachusetts, but I don't think I've been to Blackton. What do you need a screenshot of? Oh, the only scammers I personally know, one of them lives in Rochester, New Hampshire, Steve Sprague. And then another one, Scott Winslow Albert in Greenburgh, Indiana, and Aaron Jones in Effingham, Illinois. That's the only real scammers and thieves and liars that I know. Wow. Oh, yeah, they want to do the right thing, but hey, I hear that. Hey, hi back. They are dragons. They are dragons. Absolutely. They tell you that in the Bible. What do you think the Leviathan is? Thank you. Yeah, Black Canyon City Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, candle inside of a container and everything and whatnot, I don't think it'd hurt to burn it all night. I really don't. But I appreciate your thought. Right on. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for hitting the like buttons. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But I do have to go here in a minute. But I want to show some of you, maybe I can get one more or two more likes. Now we got 17 more people. Let me show you what I'm working with. Maybe I can get another like or two out of you if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, I don't know why in the world you'd be on my channel unless you're a hater. Because anybody that likes cannabis should like this. This is a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin, named the Cannebago, traveling the United States of America, fighting for yours and everyone's rights to cannabis, and to destroy everybody's record and set our pot prisoners free. Where it says 420 Jim, 4 is my first name, 20 is my middle, and my last name's Jim. That's a true story. I didn't have cool parents, but I did have a good judge. So what do you say? Is that worth a like or two, my friends? It don't cost nothing. Just hit the like button. Show me you appreciate the RV. Thank you, Michael. Well, my friends, I appreciate each and every one of you. But this old guy has got to get out of here. And it's time to feed my dogs. Get some dryer sheets, a candle, off, I don't care. Whatever they got. If they've only got one thing, that's what I'm getting. If they got all them stuff, well, I'll just pick whatever. I wish that I knew some people around. I could just bum a dryer sheet, you know, see how they work. It's a shame there's not a dollar store here because they're cheap there. Whew. Well, my friends, thank you all so very much for joining in today. Please make sure you're on the petition at 420gym.com. Sign the petition and share it with a friend. You don't have to donate to it. That's up to you because it don't go to me or the mission. It goes to change.org. Simply scroll up a little bit and put no thanks, I'd rather share. That way you know it was shared, I know it was shared, and maybe your friends will sign too. It's real important, friends. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And we need it federally legal, and here's a chance to have your voice. So please sign the petition and share it. And if you like what I say and do, please subscribe to the channel. I'm permanently banned on Facebook, so I need to build up my YouTube. So if you would sign and subscribe and what they call ring the bell, hit the bell to turn on the notifications, hit all notifications, I'd really appreciate it, and you can keep in touch. I do this pretty much every day at noon and 7 p.m. So catch me then. Hey, much love to every one of you. And always remember, please remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, folks, it's easy. We can all get along. Never forget, my dogs love you, I love you, but most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful evening. I hope to see y'all tomorrow at noon. Peace out. Or at 7. Or both.